Our morning begins on the tarmac. Jack Painter is our pilot. We're boarding an AS-350, commonly referred to as an A-Star. A mobile camera operator has spotted a group of 4 near the town of Aravaca, about 4 miles north of the border.
Okay, it's 39 miles away. It takes about 22 minutes to get there.
Painter is an air interdiction agent with CBP Air and Marine Operations. He's recorded more than 7,000 flight hours. From above, he's able to help agents on the ground.
Looks like an agent down in the cut right there. I got bodies right in front of me here.
All 4 wearing camouflage clothing and hiding under trees. 2 agents take the group into custody, place them in handcuffs, and walk them out of the canyon.
Here, I got them all cuffed up. I'll just stand by for my partner here. Okay, sounds good. Great job.
We're in one of 3 aircraft up this morning and on to the next call.
So I'll just be putting the coordinates in real quick.
A few miles in, we're told to redirect.
Hey, Whiskey 127, I'm sorry, we got transitioned to a different call, so we're going to have to break off support for you.
A group of 8 also in camouflage. Painter coordinates with operators in Tucson and agents below him.
Okay, this is going to be actually right close to the border.
The group scatters. They're hard to spot from the air. Other agents arrive as well as the horse patrol unit.
I think they're pretty well told when the helicopter's in the area, just don't move, because that really gives away their position.
3 of the 5 are located. Then Painter gets his 4th call of the morning. We've been in the air for about an hour. On the Tohono Nation, a man has called for help using WhatsApp on his phone.
He's a good 20 miles north of the border, so he could have easily been, one or maybe on his 2nd or even 3rd day. Yeah, hey, we've got the 911 caller in sight. He's standing right now, but it looks a little dizzy.
The heat limits how the aircraft can function, impacting electronics and how much weight it can carry, including fuel.
We're going to have to break off for fuel, but just wanted to let you know that he is in that coordinates.
Over the Altar Valley, we see the vastness of the desert. During the summer, conditions can be deadly. In the first few weeks of June, the Pima County Medical Examiner recorded 29 migrant deaths. Hours after our flight, we learned that the 911 caller died from hyperthermia. A 35-year-old man from Honduras. His call had come into the Arizona Air Coordination Center.
Okay, go ahead with the coordinates.
A hub linking CBP partners alongside other federal, local, and state agencies.
All the dots are agents, actually. We color code them based on how we share.
Ryan Rakucci serves as the acting director. His team manages calls placed along the Arizona-Mexico border, overseeing calls from cell towers and imagery off surveillance systems.
So we have a decision support system so that when a call comes in, it's where's the call? What condition are they in? Is it a rescue? Do they have battery life? Is it urgent? What capabilities are up? And then we have to do the pilot calculus, I call it, figuring out that bird, how much flight time does it have left? How long is it going to take to get to the area? Because we don't want to send a bird to go somewhere just to turn around.
Every agent in the field has an Android phone connected to what's known as the Team Awareness Kit. The network expanded this past April, giving everyone in this room and in the field a clear enough picture to send support where it's needed.
Yeah, are they like just on the north side
they're
of
on
it?
top of it.
Okay.
Improved technology, though, he says, isn't always enough when he talks about the Honduran man who died.
And I would say this is the worst case scenario of where the team did the best they could of what they had. So the call comes in and it's immediate. Do you have coordination? Do you have coordinates? No. So that means you have 100,000 square meters to try to figure it out. The person on the phone wasn't quite lucid, so they weren't able to give good information about where they were, what does the mountain look like.
That's where aircraft comes in yet again. This air and marine fleet is the largest and busiest in the country, logging more than 10,000 flight hours every year. This is also where Customs and Border Protection sends all of its UH-60s for maintenance. Director Mike Montgomery shows us A-Stars, Blackhawks, and fixed-wing aircraft. He says surveillance systems have saved countless lives over the years.
Now, anywhere along that corridor, we could be called to. So we need the speed. The terrain is terrible. So some of these areas where the Border Patrol agents work, it takes them an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours just to get to their place where they need to start working. From here, I can be in Ajo in 45 minutes, and I can be in the Boot Heel of Douglas in about the same amount of time.
Back in the field, Agent Jesus Vasavilbaso drives us along the newly constructed border wall near the town of Sasabe. A man appears along the fence line.
Sí, sí traemos agua. So he wants some water.
¿Qué onda? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué pasó? The man agrees to talk to us as long as we don't show his face. He says he's 38 years old and from the state of Guadalajara. He tells me the smuggler stole his phone and most of his money. Vasavilbaso translates.
There were a group of 10, and they paid him $1,000, but he heard a helicopter and took off before they even crossed the border. So he's trying to get trying to walk to the town of Sasabe to try to get some help and try to go back home. So he said that it's not very manly for the coyote to leave him behind, and that he's not gonna attempt to come again.
As we're talking, another agent appears. He's a liaison with Mexico and calls Grupo Beta, a government agency in Mexico that helps migrants. In the back seat of this agent's vehicle is Angel, a native of Guerrero. He's been living in Utah for the last 4 years, but had returned home to see his wife and children.
He had to pay $8,000 once from Sasabe all the way to Phoenix, and then another $1,500 to go to Utah. ¿Y quién iba a pagar ese dinero? ¿Cómo ibas a sacar? So he said that his family members here, his cousins, they were going to pay the $8,000 for him to get there, and then he will have to repay him. Now he says that if he would have known what he knows now, that he would have done it, because it's really hard. It's very difficult to cross the border.
On the ground and in the air, One Day with the Tucson sector offers a snapshot into the latest surge along the southern border.